Good morning, everyone. Siddiqi Ray here with my little team mascot, Elphaba. Say hi, Elfie. Oh, yes, thank you. So cute. How are you? Happy Friday. So good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. You know, I was just meditating on why I'm doing these Facebook Live posts. Hi, Kevin. Or, hey, Reed, how are you? So good to see you, Reed. Thank you for sending me that link. So I was tuning in and I was asking myself why I'm doing these Facebook Lives Monday and Fridays at 9 a.m. And I'm doing them because I am really trying to be consistent with visibility. Because I think that visibility is a really, really important part of sharing our hearts, sharing our journeys with each other, and inspiring each other. And the thing I'm going to talk about today, hey Cindy, is, there will be tears today, is hard to talk about. That's why in the middle of it, I didn't talk about it. But as I was meditating today, I'm like, and it's exactly that reason that I need to talk about it, because we don't talk about it. And it's body breakdowns in business and how it affects our businesses. Now, I am a mentor for women in business, mostly women in their 40s, 40s to 60s that are solopreneurs. They own their own business. They're working on their passion in life. And what I've noticed is that most of these women have some kind of body breakdown. Now, that might look like breast cancer. It might look like an accident, an auto accident. It might look like some kind of diagnosis of a more chronic illness like rheumatoid arthritis or some kind of ongoing disease that they're going to have to deal with for the rest of their life. So an autoimmune disease per se, or an environmental illness. Pick any one of those, but something that's going to profoundly impact their ability to function on an ongoing basis. So what do? Do you just throw in the towel and go on disability? No, not if you have a passion, not if you have a gift to share with the world. But there's this very real thing called a body. And sometimes we have breakdowns. And it's hard to get on Facebook and talk about it. Now, sometimes you'll see like the really ugly pictures of people in the middle of their breakdowns, and it's excruciating to see it. It's excruciating to watch it because we have such compassion and empathy for each other. And that's part of the gift of sharing on social media. What you're going through is like, hey, I'm going through a hard time. But looking at it in the midst of it, it's like, what do we do? What do we do for people that are still suffering, right? So what I want to share about is when I was in the middle of this accident, last July, I was on a retreat, I fell, my knee got injured, my hip got injured, and it's been basically 9 months of surgeries, rehab, hell, and drug reactions, and basically just being in bed, being alone, feeling sorry for myself, having a lot of time to think about these things. And here's the upshot of what I want to share with you. Every time we have a breakdown, whether it be physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, in your relationships, the first thing that most of the people I know do is we resist it. We resist it. In our society, we're taught like, just do it, just go for it. Like, we have this very masculine attitude that says, resist whatever it is that you're in. And I'm here to tell you that for the women that I work with, and the select men, and myself, that resisting the illness, that resisting the injury does not help us get over it any faster. Like, fighting against it does not help you get through it faster to the other side where you can help other people. It just doesn't. In fact, fighting against what is often causes a rebound effect wherein you are less capable of healing. So I just want to put that out there, that when I'm mentoring women that have these chronic illnesses and they're like, yeah, but I want to get out there and help other people, I'm like, no, stop, time out. That's like a misconception that we can give to others before we give to ourselves. So one of the most important things I learned in my body breakdown, or breakdowns, plural, there was more than one, was that I can't just jump to helping other people until I really accept where I'm at. And sometimes it's ugly, and sometimes it's hard. And the hardest thing is asking for help. That is a very vulnerable thing, to ask other people to help you in the midst of your body breakdown. So that's my first offer to you. If you're in the middle of any kind of body breakdown, can you get over or work through or walk into the shame or the voices in your head that say, I can't ask for help? Because that's the very thing that your future clients are going to have to do to ask for your help. They're going to have to get over their shame in order to ask for your help. So in the middle of a breakdown, let's work on not resisting it, and let's work on asking for help. And then when we do that, we're actually going to have some experience and some hope to share with other people later on about how we got through it in a more loving, gentler way than just powering our way through it, which often doesn't help. It just prolongs whatever it is you're going through. So take a deep breath. I'm taking a deep breath. Because it's hard to talk about this stuff. Everybody wants to either like show the really nasty stuff or like, yay, I'm on the other side. But I'm here to tell you that if you have a chronic illness, there is no other side. There's like, you're good, and then you're not so good, and then you're really bad, and then you're a little good, and then, you know, your head peaks up above the clouds, and then you're like, whoo, and then you go down into it. And that's like the mental illness, that's a physical illness, it's the questioning where you are in relationship with the universe and God. It's all of that. So how do you make that a business breakthrough? Well, here's how it's worked for me. 1, I observe the same things that are coming up for me often come up for the people that I'm here to serve. So I look at these people and I'm like, how am I uniquely positioned to serve these people? 1, I now have an incredible amount of empathy for people that are struggling with some kind of chronic illness. I understand what it's like to be laid up in bed and be so frustrated that I want to just get over it and get on with my life. I know what that's like. I also know what it's like to not be able to do that and to need to ask for help and how hard that is. So right there, I have 2 big things that someone that's never gone through this has to offer someone else. Right, you guys? Show me the love. The other thing is that some of my clients don't understand that once you can make friends with this process yourself, you then have some methods that you can share with people on the other side. So for instance, I have a friend, a client with a chronic illness who has really transformed her relationship with that chronic illness. She now has a different perspective on that illness that maybe nobody else has. She can go out there, she can share that perspective with other people and coach them through having a new relationship with their quote-unquote illness. So that's how we can turn a body breakdown into a business breakthrough. But I don't think you can do it until you've actually had those breakthroughs yourself. So if you have anything that you want to add to this discussion, please let me know. I'm so happy that you have joined me today. And oh yeah, I have to show you my shoes. My dog, aren't these fabulous shoes? Yeah, my friend Joanna gave me those shoes. Elfie, do you have anything that you want to say? Come here, give him one more. One more look at this cute dog. Also, if you don't have a pet and you're going through some kind of illness, I highly recommend a pet. They're the best form of therapy. Unconditional love right here. Please join me on my public Facebook page. Soon I'm going to be doing these videos over on Siddiqi Ray, the public page, because my private page is full. So that page is Be Your Own Guru Yo. Anyway, have a fantastic weekend. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please write in the comment section any comments you have about your own experiences, anything that you want to add. And on Monday, we're going to be back on the same subject with questions. So if you have any questions for me, anything you want to share, I'm so happy to hear about this. Love you guys. Miss you. Hey, Nikki, it's good to see you. Keith, thanks for tuning in. Cindy, always great to see you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Have a great weekend. And if there's anything else you want to hear about, let me know. It's Siddiqi Ray, SIDDIQIRAY.com. Bye, everybody.